Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and this is part 4 of the Temu order that we made before the tariffs. I taped all the other videos, and I taped this, and it wouldn't work, so I'm taping it again, and hopefully it will work this time. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to try to go through this a little bit differently. I usually have everything laid out, and the diamond art's already laid out where they're easy to get to, and then I put them away. But we're just going to have to go with the flow here where I can get everything done lately. The first thing I have to show you, $2.83, is this cute little purse. We have, this is one side that's just got the one, so I'm going to assume that's the back side. And then we have this side here that has one, just a smaller one right there. And then another one right over it that is like that. And then another one in front of that, which is like this. And then this is your bigger main compartment. So lots of different compartments in this bag. And I thought it was really cute. That's why I got it. This might be something I take on the cruise. I don't know. Because it's small and compact. It's a little bit smaller than what I use. Also, as you can see, this kind of goes down like this to make it sit flat. So it's a good sized little bag. It's not big. It's not small. It's kind of just in between. So, but I got it because I thought it was cute. It's just like a clothy, canvasy cloth-like thing. It's not real. I don't know what it's made out of, but, and it's got the crossbody strap inside of it. So I thought that was a neat little thing. Neat little bag. So, and it was for only $2.83. Where else can you get a purse for $2.83? So I thought, wow, that's a good deal. So I got it. Now, but even before the tariffs started, the prices were starting to go up a little bit. Now you can buy from the local warehouses and not have to pay a tariff. And so there's that. And then they are in talks now about they're supposed to be going, is the end of this week or next week that they're supposed to be talking, China and the United States, about working on the tariffs. So I didn't think this would last very long. Right now, I got a bathing suit. These right here are the bottoms. I think they're a little like boxer-like cut. I've never had this cut before, so I don't know if I like it or not. I like my shorts a little longer than that, but we'll see how it goes. And then this top is very similar to the top that I bought here last year at home at Kohl's. So let's see. Yes. Now it does have a little bit of a cup. It's not a real big one, but I have a pool in my own backyard, so it doesn't really matter that much. This is the top. It's kind of gathered here at the bottom, and then this is the back. Now it does have skin showing here in the back, so, but it's a cute bathing suit top. And for this bathing suit, I think it was $11.55. So, not nice bag. I mean, nice bathing suit. So, I'm still stuck on the bag I just showed y'all. But I think you'll really, I think I'm really going to be pleased with it. It's nice and heavy. It's a real good material. So I think I'm really going to like it. It's, you know, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it would be a little cheap looking or something like that, but it seems to be really well made, and standard for what I usually get. So there is that. So let's see, let's get this kind of have, actually, let's just put this in here because this bag is broken and it's really too small for the suit anyway. Okay, next, y'all know me and my barrettes. This barrette, and I have two of them, but I'm only showing you one because it's the same thing. $2.23. Don't you just love the sparkly sparkle? This is your standard barrette. So generally what I do is when I work, I pull the top up and then I pull the bottom down up. And when I pull it straight up as a ponytail with a rubber band, it just really gives me a headache. So these are just really beautiful. And let me tell you, every time I wear a barrette to work, I get so many compliments. I'm like, oh my goodness, where did you get your barrette from? They're so beautiful. Every barrette I wear from Temu, I get compliments on. And I just can't find any decent quality ones here. So that's one of the reasons that I just keep buying so many of them, because they're such good quality. And I have a whole basket that's overflowing with them now. So all the rest is diamond art. So let me show you these real quick. The first one was $1.68. Now this one's just a little 20 by 21. And that's what it looks like. A little girl in the bathtub with her dog, just really cute. And then, as you know, with Temu, comes with everything you need. Got your beads, got your little tray to put your beads in when you're doing it, and your little pin and your little thing of glue in there. So you have everything you need to get started. I am telling you, every craft item I've gotten from Temu we've really liked. I don't think we've got any craft items that we didn't really like. There's that, and they just seem to be really, really nice. Okay, now let's move on along. The next one I have, this one was $2.82. This is another 20 by 20, one of the smaller ones. Anybody who knows me knows I'm all about my vintage trucks. This one is purple. I thought it was really unique because it's most of them you see red or blue on. Again, you have everything you need. You have all your little beads, and you have your other materials. So there's that. And I just really like that that it comes with everything I need. And they do here, all of them. I've never seen any diamond art kit that I've got anywhere that doesn't come with everything that you need. So now my mom does the what was it you were doing, the punch art, and when she went to Hobby Lobby, it just had did it have the canvas with it, Mom?
Had the canvas and the thread.
The canvas and the thread. It didn't have the needle. It didn't have the little thing the loop or anything. So it just was basically the canvas and the thing. So she didn't have everything she needed to do. So she bought one from Temu. It had every single thing she needed. It had the loop, it had the canvas, it had the thread, it had the needle, it had everything she needed. So I can say that about Temu's crafts. I'm really impressed with them. And all the clothes that I've gotten, I'm really impressed with all the clothes that I've gotten with them. The only thing you need to watch on the clothes is when they say did them. You got to really look, because most of them are fake. They're fake. They're legging, and they're stretchy like material. It's not like this. And then this diamond painting. This is another small one. It's $1.69. It's a different kind of truck. If it's cheap, it's not doing them. So again, it's got everything you need. Your beads, your holder, your glue, your pin, everything you need to do your kit. So Okay, moving right along. Y'all should see all the diamond arts that I have. Between the other order I had, the second video, was it? No. Was it the first video or the second video? It was the first video I did. I had 6 in there, and there's 10 in this one. So that's a lot of diamond art. Now this next canvas, I believe, is a 30 by 30. Whoops. Well, I just tore that. Not the diamond art, just the paper container that it comes in. Yes, this is 30 by 30. It's one of a Mandela. Now this one is like one of the little one with the bathtub. You saw that it didn't have as many beads, and one of the reasons, if you look at this pattern here, it's got some bigger size beads, like here and here and here. You'll see that it's got some bigger size, they call them drills, but it's also got blank spaces in the canvas. They don't have as many beads because it's not a whole canvas one, and they're a lot quicker to do, which I really like these. I haven't seen any of these here in my area. The only way I've been able to find those like that is been on Temu. But again, very nice canvas. Again, you have everything you need. You have all your beads, and if you look here, you might be able to see on there that there's some different shaped beads. They're not just the tiny beads that are over here. And then again, your glue and everything you need. And this one, I don't think I told you, 30 by 30 canvas was $1.87, which is an amazing deal. Now, do know that when I get these diamond arts, anything I get on Temu, the price I tell you now may be totally different than what you end up getting, because they have something called lightning sales. And a lot of times I will put stuff in my cart and I will wait till there's a diamond sale. I mean, a lightning sale. Because the lightning sales will last for, sometimes, some of them only last for a couple hours, some of them last for 24 hours. And when they have that lightning sale, you get a really good price on it. So that's just something I do. I try to get a good sale. Who doesn't like a good sale, right? Okay, the next one, $2.84. This is another 30 by 30. And I thought this one was really cute. Now this one has some different size beads in it too, in the stars and stuff like that. You see the different little size drills there. So I thought that was so cute. Again, everything you need, beads, and your kit there. And let me tell you, some people, I was kind of intimidated at first. I got some because I thought it was a cool deal. And I think the first ones I ever got were from Amazon. And I didn't do them. They sat there in the bag and I didn't do them. And then I saw some on Temu. And I bought a couple and I went ahead and did it. And I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Let me tell you, I can tell you something that'll be a game changer for you. You don't have a light board, get the light board, because the light board makes a world of difference in the light that's under there is just, makes it so much easier for you to see the letters for the different size drills, because I'll show you on this one. Hold on, let me get this one and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this one is another 30 by 30 canvas. Okay. What I'm talking about here is that every one of these has a key on it. So this first color here, the number one, your first one, number one, so is R. So you're going to go look at R. The R's, all the R's here are going to be this color right here. Okay? So then the second one is going to be W. It's going to be this color right here. So you're going to find all the R's and you're going to get that color there. And they have one on each side. They have one here, one here, where you can always see. Some people will do half of it. I do mine. I find the letter and I do all the one with that letter, and then I go on to the next one. And so these numbers here, 1 through 18, tell you how many different colors there are. So your first color is an R, and that's the color. It's got the color around it. So that's how you do them. You do them. You know, you go by the little color on your thing. You find all the, let's see if I can find an R on here, if I can see it without my light. Yeah, like right up here in the ear, there's some R's, and I know you're not going to be able to see it. You might be able to see them there. So you just find your letter, and you take your glue, put your glue on your little thing, and you can do it, but you can put some glue in there, and it'll last you for a good little bit. And you just put them in there, and then I go on to the next one. Now, some people will do the first half and then the bottom half, but I like to do it all one color at one time, because then I can put that color bead away and not have to worry about pulling it out again. But that's just the way I like to do things. And again, this one's got a lot of beads. Some of them will be more, some of them, the whole canvas is nothing but beads. There's no empty space here. So that one will take more beads than like the last one that had a bunch of the bigger drills in it. So, and everything. This one also has the picture right here of what it's supposed to look like. Now, the last two that I did didn't have that, but I like that when they have that on the outside, where when you're buying it, like if you're in the store and you're buying them, and if they're wrapped like these are, then you can actually see what it is. So, because not every one of them comes in boxes. Now, your ones from Temu come here, and I've seen some of them come in boxes, and I've seen here, and I've seen some of them come in little bags like this. So you want that on there where you can know what you're looking at, because a lot of online, if you buy like Amazon, even the Amazons, theirs are packaged like this, in the little pieces of paper, or I mean in the little cellophane wrap or whatever you want to call it. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go, y'all. Okay, did I tell you how much the puppies were? The puppies there were $257. The one I'm showing you now is $250, and guess what? It's another vintage truck. Sorry, y'all, I just can't help myself on these vintage trucks. And I think I even have another one in here. Now, this one I believe is, let's see. This one is also a 30 by 30. A little bit of a different scene. Kind of a fall looking scene with a barn. I like that. I like the 30 by 30s. The 20 by 20s are a little bit too small. But when we get to the two bigger canvases in a minute, humongous. Humongous. That last one that I'm going to show you, the 40 by 40, that one's going to take a lot of time to do. And some of it depends on how much time. It really depends on how much time you have to do them. I was on a roll when I had my surgery, and I did 6 or 7 when I was having my surgery, or not when I was at home recovering for my 6 weeks after surgery. So I got a good bit done then. But and then I've done a total of about, I didn't do my first diamond art till I was my first one out there? Maybe I did some before then. But I've done, since I started doing them, probably about 15 or 16 so far. I've got a whole, I mean, I've probably got a couple hundred canvases that need to be done. but I buy them when I can get these kind of prices because I know they won't last forever. This is another 30 by 30 canvas. This one was $2.55. Mother Mary and Child. So I thought that was very, very beautiful. Again, you have all your beads for that. And that's another one of those full, the whole picture is the drills. Got your glue and everything there. Now I think the next canvas is a 30 by 40. So we go a little bit bigger. And then the last, I've got the 30 by 40 and the 40 by 40. Those are the last two I have to show you. So, let's see. I think I better make sure this video works before I have to get all this stuff out all over again. I was so upset the other night when the other one it would do nothing. It was like, it would play, it would do nothing. It was like it did tape. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, this one is a 40 by 30. Of course, it's another vintage truck. Actually, there's a couple of them here. There's two vintage trucks on this one with a nice, pretty blue house. I think this one will fit on my light board. I'm not sure. I think my light board, actually my light board would fit this, I'm pretty sure. Because I have more than enough room on my, again, lots of beads. Because this is a straight up one. I've kind of gotten lazy. I've been doing a lot of those with the few amount of drills. It's going to be real challenging to go back with ones with a total full canvas. Because they take a lot longer to do. But they're fun. Okay. This one put away, and then we'll have the last one, the big one, and it is gorgeous. I even have a video on here, just a real quick snippet of all the diamond art that I've already done. And what I love about Temu, and you might be able to do it on Amazon, I don't know if you can or not, but you can, and I don't know how it works now because I'm sure that came from overseas. You could upload pictures on there and personalize them. So I thought that was really cool that you could upload your pictures and personalize them. Now, they're not as good. Some of them, depending on the quality of your photo, a couple more a little bit blurry, kind of, but that's due to the quality of the photos. Because some of them were, some of them were very, very, they had a lot to them. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful canvas. Again, this is a full canvas. This is going to take a lot of time and effort to do. This one's going to take a lot of time. This is a 40 by 40. This is huge, 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 huge canvas. And I think it is beautiful. That just, oh, it's just a gorgeous one. I have another big one that I got from Amazon that is an American flag with an eagle. That's gorgeous. This is, I think that's what it was. I don't know, I've got a few with flags. Proud to be an American, even though this country's gone crazy. Nobody can sit down and listen to each other to make any progress. Everybody's too busy hating on each other, and it's just irritating. They should all be working together instead of fighting against each other. And it's all because they're greedy politicians, every side, both sides. Both sides are guilty. Both sides are really trying my patience. I've never seen anything like what's happening. This one's even got extra glue. In this country right now, it's a disgrace that we can't get anything done. 50 million lawsuits against everybody's just against each other, and they're not listening to each other. And unfortunately, we didn't have really good choices. But I do also think that you should treat whoever your president is. I've treated every president with respect. I may not like their policies, I may not like what they do, but I think we should all treat each other with respect. So when I see all of this disrespect, and we're supposed to respect, and the way we're behaving now, we are like a laughing stock to the world. Now, that being said, the president isn't all innocent either. They're all guilty, every one of them, every last one of them. But there's a lot of greed, and I did agree with them trying to find out all the waste and abuse, and the things that they found are horrifying. Um, all the waste and abuse. And things have to be done to fix that, because if not, our country's going to fail. So they need to really start working together to get through all of this, instead of hating on each other and not passing anything and not doing anything. So, um, and just lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, that's not going to get us anywhere. So that's my views. I hate both sides. So they're both irritating. Sometimes I think we need to do away with both parties and start over again, but who knows? But thank you so much for watching the video. Sorry I got into politics. I try not to talk politics because the whole thing just irritates me. Both sides suck. Both sides are guilty. And that is it. Because I don't understand why we hate on each other when we should be talking to each other and listening to each other. Because you can't both be right, but you can be respectful of each other, and that just doesn't happen. So it's just sad. The name calling and the hating on both sides has to stop. It's just ridiculous. That's my 2 cents worth on that. That's all I'm saying about that. I'm not saying anything else about it, because politics make people hate each other, and that's what I hate about politics. We should always love one another. We're not supposed to be in a total agreement with each other. We are all free and have our own views, and that's my thought on that. And that's it. That's all I'm saying about politics. I thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out the other videos. We're reading the Bible in a year with the Bible recap as our guide. I do Avon videos. I do child advocacy videos because I'm a big time child advocate. We've done vacation videos. We've just done all kinds of videos. We did the 50 states of America. And let me give you a sneak peek right here. I'm trying to decide whether to do another video tonight or not, because I really feel like doing one. Listen, the 50 states of America one it went over pretty well. They got lots of views and stuff like that. So I got excited about it, and people were commenting. So one of my favorite things, and I used more of a kid-like based thing, but it taught a little bit. I don't need a big book on each thing. I just need a little bit to just show you a little bit, because I don't want a long video. I want a short video about each little area. But I found this at Ollie's, and it's national parks, and it tells you about all the different national parks. So I thought that would be a cool way to do it. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments, because it's really important to me. There is, I think, 121 to 122 different parks that they talk about. So I think that's pretty cool. And some of them don't have much to them. Some of them just have a big picture and a checklist, and then some of them have a whole bunch of stuff. So it's just really cool. So let me know what you think in the comments about that. I think that would be another good one, and it would take me a little while, but I might not do it every single day like I was doing the 50 states, but who knows, I might. It just depends on how much time I have. But I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me go off the chart, and I'm so thankful for each and every person who watches my channel. Thank you so much. God bless you, and have a wonderful night. Good night.